Hey everyone, it's the Patient Hodler coming at you with another video, and in this one we are going to talk about some implications from what the team does say or doesn't say for the NFTs in the Veve app, but also for the Ecomi token, and that mainly from what the team shows, what the team denies, what the team does not talk about, and what the team actually teasers. But before we start, please keep in mind that I'm a crypto and NFT investor and not a financial advisor. So please do your own research before you ape into the Veve NFTs and or the Ecomi token. Also, if you enjoy this type of content, please consider dropping a like, subscribe to my channel, and let me know what you think about those implications for our strategy in the comments below. That is a free way of supporting my channel. If you want to do more than that, please consider also becoming a rare hodler to my channel by either becoming a channel member or subscribing to my Patreon, link in the text below. At this point, I want to thank my Patreons for always supporting me on this journey. And with that said, and with that out of the way, let's get started. So I am out here again in the fields, and the weather is actually threatening to bring some rain into my video, so I will try to keep it as quick as possible. So what we are going to talk about is something that we should learn and deduct from the way the team communicates and has communicated during the last weeks leading up to the Star Wars drop, and what they have implicated, and actually also what they have denied and what we can learn from that. So for all the Twitter veterans that watch everything and that read every tweet, this might be nothing new, but I think for most of the people this is going to be very interesting. I want to start out with what we have seen in the last community updates and what has actually happened. So as we all know, David Yu likes to teaser the drops that are upcoming in his videos by putting collectibles behind him. And I am going to display some screenshots from these community updates here for you. So as we can see in the latest update, he had the comic that we have seen in the beginning of the month. Right after that update, we have the lightsaber, which hinted to the lightsaber drop that we have seen on the app. We had the Darth Vader mask that hinted to it, but wasn't the only hint to it. And we had very hidden in the corner also one of the Star Wars posters. So basically he had all the hints to the Star Wars posters behind him. And then he also posted frequently the 3 skulls, as we know by now, the 3 Vader skulls, under each and every post. So this hinted to 3 rarities for Darth Vader, and many people already suggested that this would be Darth Vader. And then the team came out, and also David Yu on Randy's channel came out and claimed that this has nothing to do with Darth Vader, is only an emoticon that younger people would use to actually say that they are laughing to their death. And as we know by now, this was a misleading information, and this was something where they actually denied that it was what it actually was when the community came close to the real meaning of that information. So keep that in mind when we are talking about the next things that we have seen and heard so far. What we have also seen behind David Yu, what he has teasered, is, for example, a Banksy statue, the one that is throwing flowers instead of a Molotov cocktail. It's a very famous image, and that could actually hint to a 1-for-1 drop, so where actually only one NFT is being launched, but could be also a Banksy drop with multiple collectibles. So we are not sure about that, but it's definitely something that we have seen behind him, and that has not come to the app yet. We have also seen during the Star Wars hints on the very side a little graded Pokemon card of Pikachu, which is leading to the Pokemon drops, together with many hints that they have dropped already, like when Alfred Kahn was on the Veve AMAs and when they teasered got to catch 'em all, which referred to the phrase got to catch 'em all. And obviously we know how deep Alfred Kahn was involved. He's basically the father of Pokemon, so it makes sense to teaser this. And then we also remember that Veve, with the official Veve channel, has put out a Pokemon denial post where they said we don't have the P word. So this is similar to when they said the skulls were only an emoticon, so we cannot take this denial actually seriously, and we have to continue to believe that more likely than not Pokemon is coming on Veve because of all the hints that we have gotten so far. And the most important indicator besides Alfred Kahn and his story with Pokemon is the little Pokemon card behind David Yu in the community updates. So why is this all important to Ecomi token holders? First of all, because everything that is happening on the Veve app is the main influencing factor on the decreasing of the reserve wallet on the Veve app. But also because the team that is leading the Veve app is mainly also the team that is defining the strategy and the methods that are implemented to give value to the Ecomi token. And we all know, I've said it in many videos already, that at the moment the Ecomi token does not hold as much value. But we know that the founders themselves, they hold large amounts of Ecomi tokens in their private wallets, so they are interested in getting these things up. Reset in an interview that they are thinking about either bringing buybacks back if the regulators will let them, or even replace buybacks with something better. And he didn't go into detail for obvious reasons what they are going to do better, but I think it is fair to say that when they are hinting at something, we can believe that at some point it is coming. We see that with the drops, we get more proof with the drops, and we need ultimate confirmation. I think the most bullish confirmation would be when they are hitting the milestones for the Veve app, such as the web platform launch, official launch, together with KYC and the MTL, which is the most demanded thing by the closer community. And from the crypto side of the community, of the core community as it is right now, there's also demand for OMI to NFT, which then ultimately will bring a lot of value because the Veve app is so big and is going to be even bigger with all the drops that we have heard right now that they are hinting to. So this will give value to the token. What I want to show with making this connection is that not everything that is coming for this app and for the token and for the value of the token and the Veve collectibles needs to be explicitly said and promised. There are many things that are only being hinted to and that they are talking on the side to, and that they already did show in previous articles, like old articles from 2018, where they were speculating or putting licensor names as examples that we have actually seen already on the app. So it is fair to assume, deducting from the past development, that what they are hinting at and saying is also coming for the Ecomi token and is also continuing to be a value driver for the Veve NFTs. And therefore I will remain bullish on the project, even though that they couldn't hold many of the timelines, which is frustrating, but I still think the overall development for the Veve app is bullish. Now let's talk about something that I have said in many videos, and if you know this already, you can tune out at this point. But for everyone who is watching me since only a couple of videos, I will say it again. There are things around the Veve team and the Ecomi team that are not being talked about, but that are visible just by observation. For me, mainly, how are they managing to center these huge brands around the Veve app? Why are these huge brands not launching their collectibles, animated collectibles and licensed collectibles? Why are they not launching all their first appearances on different apps, because if they wouldn't be sure about the success of the Veve app, it would be very dangerous to launch all the big first appearances like Darth Vader, like Thor, like Spider-Man, like the Walt statue, but also other first experiences like Black Panther, the robots from Star Wars, the lightsabers, and so on. So these companies, these sub-brands, the managers behind it, they are having a deep conviction that they are on the right app. The question is, why is that? And I think no one exactly made this question, and probably they also will not give away their sales secret. But I always say there is something that they have when they are going to a sales pitch, or at least when they went to a sales pitch, for example with Disney, that they are showing these licensors that is more than only an app. That must be something of the magnitude of a gigantic licensor that we have not seen yet. And together with the hints that I've talked about, we can assume that this is most probably Pokemon, some anime stuff, Yu-Gi-Oh!, and many more licenses that are somehow connected with Alfred Kahn, and maybe even the confirmation of big decision makers, for example at Nintendo or maybe at Niantic, to work with Veve. Now also Disney is one of these brands of magnitude that you can talk about at a sales pitch, and also the fact that you are able to generate millions in the brink of a second on a drop. But with that said, I am already at the end of this video, and I really don't want to take this rain into my video, so I will let you go with this. But I am bullish more than ever since the Star Wars drop as well. I am continuing to accumulate Omi tokens and Veve NFTs. And with that said, wherever you are on the world, have yourselves a great morning, evening, day, night or afternoon. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for staying until the end. Please let me know what you think about this in the comments below. Do you think this is more a Moonboy video, or do you think this is still debatable and reasonable? Let me know, and thank you for watching. See you in the next one.